Yo, what is up guys, Beach Banana here, and we're back at it again in Bullet Force. I'm gonna be uploading some other things as well, not today though, but anyways, we have some U.M.P gameplay. Gosh, dude, U.M.P, it doesn't matter. Everybody was commenting down below, it's like, it's not the I think I got it from watching Shroud's stream. If you guys don't know, C9 Shroud, he was playing some Unknown Battlegrounds or whatever it's called, and yeah, I've been watching a lot of him. He's awesome, and he says so that's where I got it from. I'm sorry if that offended you at all. I don't know why you would get offended over that. I would just think it would be kind of funny, but anyways, we have the U.M.P gameplay. I have the coyote side on, chilling, and yeah, this gun's just OP. As I said before in my previous video, some people were saying that, like, dang, they noticed that there was 52 bullets in the magazine, and they were like, what? That's insane. And yeah, that's what I think too. And I played so much of the U.M.P today, like with the U.M.P, and yeah, it's OP, dude. Anyways, I wanted to talk about controllers and PCs and Bullet Force mobile extravaganza. I don't know. So everyone, like almost everyone, has been like hating on controllers and using PC for Bullet Force, and it's just kind of sad, but I guess it's reasonable in some way. I'm trying to see the perspective of someone who can't play with a PC, and I see how that, like, people could get mad at that disadvantage, but I just wanted to talk about my experience with playing PC on Bullet Force. So quite a while ago, Lucas had a PC build. It actually was on the PC at first, on the web browser. And with that, I played so much of that. It was so much fun. But like after that, Lucas kind of took it down because I don't actually know why he took it down, but he took it down, like the new updated versions. He still has the old website version, but that's not too much fun. Plus it's super laggy, so it's not optimized too well. But anyways, that's where the beginning of PC Bullet Force happened, I guess. And then later on, since he took it down, there was no availability to play with PC. But there are Android emulators on the PC, and like some people managed to figure out how to play Bullet Force on PC, and I was like, whoa, I want to try that out. I remember my good old days of playing on the PC, and I kind of miss those days because, like, you know, it's just a different experience. So I was able to emulate Bullet Force on PC, and I was so happy because now I could finally let my hands relax. So if you guys don't know, I typically use the claw, as you guys can see on the screen, and that just destroys my fingers and all the moving parts in my fingers, and it just hurts right after I play like 30 minutes of Bullet Force, and that just gets super annoying. Plus, like, it's really bad for your hands. I guess that's like one consequence of playing mobile games for so long, and having the ability to play on PC gave me like a renewal. I could finally play Bullet Force more because I wasn't limited to my pain. So another reason why I started uploading more PC Bullet Force content was because it was easier to manage like making videos with. So with the iPad, as you guys can see, there are two bars, and they're kind of blurry because I blurred them, you know, give it some special effects because I don't want them to be black. I just think it's kind of lame to have black bars horizontally, and wait, no, vertically. And yeah, like, oh man, it takes so long to freaking upload and render. Like, it has to render more pixels, and like the quality is a little bit better, but it's sacrificing so much time that I have to keep my fan spinning, and like my computer is unusable. Plus, some people don't like the bars at all. Like, I try my best to make it look the best, but some people just do not like that format. Using PC content is a lot better for your eyes, in my opinion, because I don't have to make the buttons so big. After watching FPS for so long, like, you know, there's the normal HUD with the map, the scoreboard, the deaths, kill streaks, but like having the aim button and the shoot button, you know, the jumping, the throwing of the shooting stars, everything just, in my opinion, makes the gameplay look bad, and I don't want that. So that's my opinion. I don't know if you guys do like the buttons or you don't mind, but for me, like, especially with iPhones and smaller devices, if half of your screen is taken up by freaking buttons, that gets irritating for me, and it's hard for me to watch that gameplay. So I hope you can relate to my troubles. Most people aren't YouTubers, so they don't really have this trouble. They just want it to be the most convenient setup for them. But for me, I love it when, like, it's not cluttered, like the screen's clean and everything's professional. Another thing I wanted to talk about was that I haven't played on my iPad in like at least like 3 weeks, and this is the first gameplay that I got today of playing with the iPad, and I just got straight back into it, and I did even better than being on the PC. I noticed that I can track people way better. Like, tracking, if you guys don't know, it's basically your not cursor, but your aiming is on the person as they're running and stuff like that. My tracking is like way better on the iPad. The thing was that since I'm closer to the screen, I can see people a lot better. Lucas in this new update basically made the whole game a little bit darker by like making like low-end devices easier for them to play Bullet Force. I think he took out reflections. I think that's why some person said that. And so people are a little bit harder to see, but with the iPad compared to the PC screen, at least my monitor, it, like, you can see people a lot better, and that gives me a huge advantage. By the way, I was recording this content right after I played with the U.M.P. I wanted to try out the M4 because I know the M4 is the worst gun in the game, and I wanted to see if the M4 could win against other guns that are way more powerful than it is. And yeah, I basically destroyed everyone, kind of equivalent to what I was playing with the U.M.P. And a little bit more deaths. Yeah, that's reasonable because, like, you have less bullets. It doesn't do as much damage, but Bullet Force nowadays isn't really okay, this might seem crazy for some people, for most people, but Bullet Force isn't really about like aiming too much anymore. It's about being like in the right place at the right time for most of the game. You have to be lucky, you have to be in the greatest position, and you have to make it, like, Bullet Force isn't just about aiming, and it's not about just, you know, having a mouse and keyboard, or whether you're freaking playing with your fingers. Bullet Force, you have to be strategic. You have to know when to come out, when to start peeking, when to shoot, because without that, you're just bad. Like, you won't win if you don't play Bullet Force long enough. And I don't know how to truly explain like these strategies. It's basically like you just play a lot of Bullet Force and you like figure them out as you play, and you know where to go, when to go in certain situations. But with that component, like, Bullet Force is pretty similar across the PC and the mobile community. So I just hope you guys take that into consideration when you're talking about, you know, oh my god, this guy's a freaking PC noob. Wow, so bad. But like, for me, in my instance, I cannot say for anyone else, but for me, like, in my experiences playing with the claw, with mobile, I do way better at. And like, I don't know, man, people just, I guess they rage. Maybe they're jealous of not being able to play on PC. Maybe they're just jealous because they're not good enough. But yeah, like, that's pretty much it. As I show in this gameplay, I'm playing with the M4 and I'm pretty much wrecking, except for that instance. I get pretty wrecked. And I kind of have to cut this video like short. I don't want to I recorded for 50 minutes and I don't want to have all of that gameplay posted, because that would be a huge video and I wouldn't be able to talk for that long. But back to the gameplay, I'm just showing how you can use any gun and win with it, as long as you are a good player, as long as you know how to play Bullet Force and know how to play Bullet Force well. So yeah, that's pretty much, guys. I hope you can empathize with my situation. I want to keep posting high quality content, and I love to hear your feedback on my opinion and stuff like that, because this community, I mean, like, sometimes it can be bad, but sometimes it could be really fantastic. And like most of the time, you guys are just awesome, and there are just a few people who are just mad and salty, and it's kind of funny. Like, you kind of just look at the comments and you're just like, wow, this guy actually wasted his time posting this comment to make me laugh. Wow. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys had a great day, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Critical Ops, maybe. Kingdom of Loot, maybe. Have a great day, guys. Peace out.
Think you should, yeah.